Hi, this is Suzie. I hope that you're well. You may have noticed the silence at the beginning of this and had some curiosity, wondered if there are tech issues. There aren't any. Sometimes we just need a moment to be in silence, to notice what we notice. The intention is for this to be a guided breathing. It's not planned, it's not scripted, and my intention is to make it child-friendly. You can take the teacher out of the classroom, but you can't take the classroom out of the teacher. So however you find this, whether it's video or audio, whether it's live or on a replay, whether it's directly through me or another source, I simply wish you well. If you are watching and you're seeing this on video, you'll notice that there's some objects in front of me. In order to participate in guided breathing, you don't need anything. But if there are any objects that make you feel comfortable, centered, or grounded, feel free to gather that. Or maybe look out the window, look at nature. Choose to close your eyes when you're invited. Here are some things that I have in my space. I have a beautiful piece of art that one of my friends created. I happen to like the peacock and I love those colors. They make me feel grounded. I have a lovely candle. It's one of my favorites. It has a lovely scent. And for guided breathing, I enjoy just looking at a flame when I have nothing else to do. Just look at a flame for a minute. What does that do for you? If you like crystals, good opportunity to pull one out. If you like oils, just because of how they smell or how they make you feel, great opportunity to diffuse some or just slather them on. And if you're not into that kind of thing, maybe you have a favorite perfume, cologne. My cats are partial to dryer sheets. They enjoy that. I like cards with messages, and the one that I pulled said, "Take a breather," so I like that one. I have a necklace charm with a sunflower, and I have a book that I'll be sharing with you as well. There are two other tools that I'll be using today. The first one is a glow ball. I have one for my yoga practice, and I also have one in the classroom. It's pretty cool because you can change the minutes on it to reflect what you want it to be, and we'll use this as we do some guided breathing today. The other item that I have is this. It won't be visible on the screen, but you'll hear it in the background, and it will go like this. That will be to support you, so if you're using a focus object and find yourself going within, or you're choosing to close your eyes, you can have a little bit of a transition to pull yourself out. So the intention of guided breathing is just that, to guide you in breath. Yep, we all breathe. Some of us are breathing really shallowly right now. Some of us might be having some difficulty breathing because of tension, because of anxiety. Maybe we need to get off of our electronic devices. Who knows? But maybe there's something that we can do together about that. So here's the first thing I'm going to invite you to do. I'm just going to give us 1 minute of silence. Just notice your breath and breathing. What did you notice about your breathing? Was it fast, slow, choppy, smooth? Did your breath flow as you went in? Did you come to the top of the breath and then let it go? Or did you hold for a moment before your inhales and your exhales? When you move, what parts of your body move and what parts of your body did not? So now I want to invite you to breathe for one more minute of intention. And this time as you breathe, I just invite you to notice the sounds. Sounds outside, sounds inside, the sounds of your breath. What do you notice? What sounds did you notice? Outside, inside, within your own body. For our last minute of noticing, I invite you to notice your body. What feels tight? What feels loose? Where do you ache? Where do you feel comfort? Where's there stress? Where's there ease? What do you notice in your body? What did you notice in your body? What parts of you were calling for attention? Where in your body are you carrying tension? Where are you carrying ease? As we transition into some guidance, I invite you to just take stock of yourself. Just notice 3 words that describe how you are in this present moment. How are you? And before we go any further, there's no wrong way to do this. Your brain, your mind, your thoughts, they don't have to be empty or silent. Welcome anything that appears. But this is just an opportunity to connect with your breath and connect with yourself. So I invite you to give it a go. Let's go for 3 minutes with a guided breathing, and I'll take you through those steps. Here we go. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Release through your mouth. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. As you breathe in, expand your belly like a balloon. And as you exhale, deflate, let it go. Breathe in, expand the belly. Breathe out, let it go. If possible, breathe in for a count of 4 and out for a count of 6. So if we start that breath together, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, on your own. Simply trying to make your exhale 1 or 2 beats longer. If you like to close your eyes, feel free, or continue to gaze at something in front of you or the light. When you come to your next inhale, lift your face towards the sky. Inhale, face toward the sky, head comes back, open the throat. Exhale, chin toward chest, rounding out, opening up the back body. Breathing in, face to sky, breathing out, chin to chest. That was 3 minutes. How did you do? How was that for you? What 3 words describe how you are in this present moment? If you feel complete, I invite you to let go of the practice. If you like to go deeper, we'll integrate the flow of breath with the body, and we'll go for 5 minutes this time. If you're standing, feel free to stand. If you're sitting, come to a comfortable seat, whatever that means for you. And however you're sitting or standing, wherever you are, roll your shoulders up to your ears, roll them back and just release them so they come down. Trying to visualize lining your shoulders and your hips. Line them up. Allow yourself to sit or stand a little taller, the crown of your head, the top of your head reaching toward the sky. And bring the face, the head back a little bit so the ears line up over the shoulders and the shoulders line up over the hips. If your feet are touching the earth because you're standing or sitting with them that way, just root down, ground your feet into the earth through the floor. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And now we'll expand our guided breathing to the body. So on your inhale, allow yourself to grow nice and tall. And on your exhale, turn your body a little bit to the center and twist toward the right so the center of your heart lines up with your knee. So center of chest lines up with right knee. And if you went to the left, that's okay. Wherever you are is where you're meant to be. Continue to breathe in and out. Perhaps returning to that earlier practice, in through the mouth or in through the nose, whichever's better for your sinuses. Releasing through the mouth, maybe adding a sigh. Nice deep breath in, make yourself tall once more. And on your exhale, return to the center, pausing to align again. Ears over shoulders over hips, grounding with the feet if possible. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale this time, center of chest toward the left knee. Center of chest toward left knee. Continuing to breathe, not holding your breath. Perhaps returning to that practice of making your exhales a bit longer than your inhale. And on your next inhale, breathe in deep, bend on your exhale, return back to center. Stay in this posture if you like, or simply allow your upper body to curl into itself, like you're tucking into a little bit of a ball, maybe bringing your chest towards your knees, maybe bringing your head down a little bit, perhaps tucking the chin into your chest. Maybe allowing the hands and arms to walk out along your side body or in front of you, touching the floor, touching a table, touching the air, curving over in toward yourself. And even here, connecting with your breath, with intention. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, let go. Using the strength of your core, your belly, lift yourself back up. Ears over shoulders over hips again. Maybe allow your arms, your hands to come to the back body, resting your hands behind you, either on your body or on the seat that you're sitting on, whatever's comfortable for you. Take a nice deep breath in and just allow the back to go back just a tiny, tiny bit. A little bit. So small that if someone was looking at you, they might think you're just doing a little stretch like a cat. That's all. And if you like, feel free to tilt your head back here a little bit. Opening the chest, opening the heart, stretching the shoulders. And on your next breath, bringing yourself back in. Nice deep breath in, filling the belly. Exhale, letting it go. That was 5 minutes. How'd you do? Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. What are 3 words that describe you in this moment? In a moment, I'm going to offer you a minute of silence. And as we prepare for that, find a comfortable seat. Ground down once more. Allow there to be space between your teeth. Take the tongue off the roof of your mouth. Smooth out your forehead. A minute of silence, beginning now. Deep breath in through the nose. Release it through the mouth, perhaps with a sigh. One more on your own. What do you notice in your breath, your body, your mind? What are 3 words that describe how you are in this moment? If you feel complete, I invite you to release this practice. If you like a little more, I invite you to stick around. And I thought I would just share a few pages with you from the book, Because You Matter. If you're listening to an audio version of this experience, I'm holding up a book called Because You Matter. The author is me, Suzie Bischoffsky, and there's featured artist, a friend of mine, Leslie Gerhardt. It's a beautiful, if I say so myself, book with a lovely sunflower on the cover. If you happen to have this book at home, this is the perfect time to pull it out, read it to yourself, read it to someone. If you're with a child right now, this would be a really good opportunity for them to connect with it either in front of them or just through this experience. So as we begin, the book is super cool because it invites you to go through some of those things that we just did that you can take in any way that you like. For example, it asks how you are. And one of my favorite experiences was when one of my students said, "I'm good, book. Thanks for asking." You are all of these beautiful words to choose from. And then I'll share with you a few pages. The wind calls to you and moves with you because you matter. And then here's Leslie's beautiful interpretation of the wind. It's one of those weed flowers where when you blow, the stuff comes off of it. I'm sure there's a more scientific word than stuff, but that's what I've got. The weeds transform into wild gardens because you matter. And there's a beautiful picture of a weed with a yellow flower on it coming out of a crack. Reminds me of an expression that came to my mind years ago. From the weeds, a wild garden blooms and blossoms. That's where this came from. So what are your weeds? How do they transform you? Maybe you've heard that statement, your mess becomes your message. One more, because it's windy where I am. The trees stretch toward you and dance because you matter. So here are the trees where I am. They're beautiful. They're stretching toward the sky, and the wind here is making them move. Where does that road, that path take you? If you looked outside a window right now, what would you see in nature? What can you connect with? This is actually one of my favorite pages. It says, pause, breathe, notice, allow. Whether you're an adult or a child, this is the perfect opportunity. And any time that you're feeling tense, simply pause. Spend some time connecting with your breath. Notice what's happening in your body, your mind, your emotions, and allow it. Allow it to be so you can understand it, and then you can have a choice in whether you transform it or not. And then just that beautiful reminder all throughout, because you matter. So I invite you one more time, check in with yourself. How are you? How's your body? How's your mindset? How's your energy? What's the quality of your breath? If you'd like to seal our practice together today, I invite you to bring your hands to your heart center. Either the palms can come together and you can just rest them at the center of your chest near your heart, or you could just take both of your hands and press them, one where your throat is and one on your belly, whatever's comfortable for you. And let's take 2 communal breaths together. Deep breath in, exhale and let go. One more breath in and release. From the light inside me to the light inside you, keep your candle lit and let your light shine. Be well. Goodbye.